What is the best church? What is the best religion? How can I get closer to God? Where can I go to learn for free? Brought to you by Steps to Heaven. Okay, first off, thank you for watching this video. May God bless you and keep you and your family safe. When God was asked by people that have had near-death experiences, he told them the same thing I am about to tell you. There is also scripture that guides you on these, but here is what I have learned. Let's start with what's the best church for me. God's answer was simple and easy to follow: whatever brings you closer to me. Wow, so it's any church you feel closer to God or the divine, meaning wherever you are and feel the loving and spiritual peace is the right place for you. What then? For what's the best religion? Well, that's interesting, as every religion has their own set of doctrine and beliefs. Here's 10 things they all have in common. All religions, despite their differences in beliefs and practices, share several core elements that resonate universally across cultures and faith traditions. These commonalities highlight the shared human quest for meaning, connection, and purpose. Here are some of the key similarities. 1. Belief in a higher power or ultimate reality. Most religions acknowledge the existence of a divine presence, higher power, or ultimate truth that governs the universe, whether it's called God, Allah, Brahman, or the Tao. 2. Moral and ethical guidance. Religions provide moral frameworks that encourage kindness, honesty, compassion, and justice. The Golden Rule: treat others as you would like to be treated, is a principle found in many faiths. 3. Spiritual practices. Rituals like prayer, meditation, fasting, and acts of worship are common ways people connect with the divine and seek inner peace. 4. Sacred texts or teachings. Religions have scriptures or oral traditions that convey wisdom, laws, and stories meant to guide followers in their faith and daily lives. 5. Community and fellowship. Faith communities often gather for worship, mutual support, and celebrations, fostering a sense of belonging and shared purpose. 6. Hope for an afterlife or transcendence. Many religions teach about life after death, reincarnation, or spiritual liberation, offering hope and meaning beyond earthly existence. 7. Recognition of human fallibility. Religions acknowledge human imperfection and offer paths for redemption, forgiveness, or self-improvement. 8. Symbols and rituals. Symbolism, such as the cross in Christianity, the crescent moon in Islam, or the Om in Hinduism, is prevalent in all religions, representing deeper spiritual truths. 9. Encouragement of gratitude and mindfulness. Most faiths emphasize the importance of gratitude for life, mindfulness in actions, and awareness of the present moment. 10. Purpose and meaning. Religions provide answers to existential questions about why we are here and what our purpose in life is, often guiding individuals toward living meaningful lives. These shared elements show that while religions may differ in theology, they often point toward similar goals: connection to something greater, moral living, and the pursuit of peace and unity. This universality underscores our shared humanity and the divine thread woven through all cultures. The people who have had near-death experiences and report receiving the message that the best church or religion is the one that brings you closer to God come from various religious backgrounds, not just one. This is significant because it suggests that such messages transcend specific doctrines or traditions, emphasizing a universal and personal connection to God rather than adherence to a particular religion. Here's an overview. Religious backgrounds of NDE experiencers. Christianity. Many Christian NDE experiencers report seeing Jesus or feeling God's presence. They often describe receiving messages about love, compassion, and the importance of a personal relationship with God over strict denominational adherence. Judaism. Jewish individuals who have had NDEs sometimes describe encountering a divine presence, often consistent with their understanding of God. Some also report similar universal messages about love, morality, and spirituality being more important than rituals. Islam. Muslim NDE experiencers may interpret their visions in line with Islamic teachings, but also often report a focus on the divine, connection, and moral behavior, rather than sectarian divisions. Hinduism. In Hindu NDEs, people might encounter deities like Vishnu, Krishna, or ancestors. Messages often emphasize living a life of love and devotion, and some describe a universal message of God being present in all paths leading to spiritual growth. Atheism and agnosticism. Those without prior religious beliefs often emerge from their NDEs with a profound sense of spirituality and connection to God or a higher power. They may adopt a more universalist or interfaith perspective afterward. Other religions and indigenous beliefs. Individuals from indigenous spiritualities or smaller religious traditions also report NDEs that reflect their cultural context but frequently emphasize unity, love, and a universal divine presence. Common themes in the best religion message. Unity over division. The divine message often emphasizes that God values the heart, intentions, and actions more than the specific religious label. Personal growth. The best religion is often described as the one that inspires the individual to grow spiritually, act with kindness, and deepen their connection to God or the divine. Inclusivity. These messages tend to be inclusive, affirming that no single path has a monopoly on truth, and that diverse paths can lead to God. Why this message is universal. God as a universal presence. Many NDE experiencers describe encountering a being of pure light and love, which they interpret as God. This being often conveys that love, connection, and spiritual growth are more important than religious divisions. Personal interpretation. NDEs are frequently filtered through the cultural and religious lens of the experiencer, but the core message often aligns across traditions. Conclusion. The idea that the best church or religion is the one that brings you closer to God appears in NDE accounts from individuals of various religions and even those without a prior faith. This universality underscores a shared spiritual truth. What matters most is the sincerity of one's relationship with the divine, their love for others, and their journey towards spiritual enlightenment. In this final part, let's explore how we can draw closer to God and deepen our relationship with Him in our everyday lives. Step 1. Daily prayer. Prayer is a powerful way to connect with God. Think of it as having a conversation with your Creator. Start each day by sharing your thoughts, expressing gratitude, and asking for His guidance. Even a few quiet moments can draw you closer. Step 2. Read and reflect on Scripture. The Bible is God's Word to you as a guide for life, full of wisdom, encouragement, and truth. Take time each day to read and reflect on a passage. Start with Psalms for comfort, or the Gospels to learn about Jesus' life and teachings. Step 3. Acts of kindness and service. When we serve others, we reflect God's love and grow closer to Him. Whether it's helping a neighbor, volunteering, or simply being kind, these acts of love are a powerful form of worship. Step 4. Join a faith community. God often works through others to encourage and guide us. Joining a faith community, whether it's a church, a Bible study, or even an online group, can inspire and support you on your journey. Step 5. Practice gratitude and worship. Worship and gratitude open our hearts to God's presence. Take time to thank Him daily for His blessings, big or small, and worship Him in ways that resonate with your spirit through music, prayer, or quiet reflection. For those seeking to deepen their faith even further or explore ministry, there's a wonderful resource called Christian Leaders Institute. Christian Leaders Institute offers free, high-quality education for those looking to grow spiritually, strengthen their knowledge of the Bible, or even take steps toward ministry. If you're seeking a way to deepen your connection with God, this could be the next step for you. Link to Christian Leaders Institute website in the description below. Closing thought. The path to God is unique for each of us, but what matters most is taking the steps to seek Him with all your heart. May your journey bring you peace, joy, and a deeper sense of His presence.